class did not reflect the community that it was going out to police. We had maybe 1 or 2 African-American males in the class, maybe 3 or 4 Hispanics out of a class of 35. And that just wasn't acceptable for us. And what we did was we focused a lot of our attention on going out specifically to this community, to New Haven, and recruiting people from New Haven, recruiting people of color, recruiting more women. Because when your police department reflects the community that it's policing, you get a lot more communication. You see the community buying into the police department and vice versa. And that's what we're really seeing happening in the academies that we have now, and happening throughout our police force. The changes that Chief Esserman has made from command staff all the way down to the recruitment level is really starting to play into that whole philosophy of community policing. And we start seeing it, to address your original question as to what other ways, other than the normal, typical role of a police officer, can an officer participate with the community. I mean, we see things like officers starting businesses, like Officer Shabar, you know, starting businesses that really will help the community to build itself up right here in the community. Mentoring programs, school resource officers taking those kids out on days where they're not working, not being paid for what they're doing, and really making a connection, being role models, being father figures, and showing them the way, doing resumes for people, being references for people as they are trying to get jobs, and really being human beings, helping them to understand that underneath this bulletproof vest and this uniform and badge beats the heart of a human being just like them. The only difference between us is that our job, but nothing else.
I'm going to throw a bomb in here, and that one of the things that we need to do, the police is one segment of our community. Let's make no mistake of that. When you call 911, yes, I want to hope that there's someone coming, or whoever needs a police. In my case, they better hope the police are coming. But the reality of it is, in our communities, we need to play a stronger role in building communities. We can't have community. We can't demand respect from the police when we don't respect one another. We can't ask somebody to do something that lives in Hartford when we live here each and every day. I look at Blaney's child and I know there's a need. And if I'm supposed to be that Christian, that Jew, that Muslim, and I see that need, I'm supposed to step in the gap. So we've gotten away from brothers speaking to brothers. It blew my mind to see my 19-year-old son in high school, the group, you take them out and young men, they don't speak. But men of my age, I don't care if there's only one brother on the streets of Tokyo. He sees me, I see him. How you doing? We've gotten away from that. We have no sense of community. And we have to go back to that. In West River, New Hallville, there's a thing in place called the Violence Resiliency Group. And it's a group that we've come about from the past 3 years, trying to get communities to look at how we rebound, how we build resilience in the aftermath of violence. If you notice, in most communities, in the aftermath of natural disasters, people have a way of coming out. People come out naturally and help one another. We're looking to do that in the sake of violence. In West River, we come out and we turn the negative into positive. We pray. Muslim, Jew, Christian, on that spot. Turn it into something positive. Take that spot. Let's make that spot. We don't have enough of that going around in the community. We want people to come in and fix our community when we should be fixing our community ourselves. So, I said,